Shit. It's fine. They say it on Andor. I can say it too. Shatter the illusion. That's not the point. Just let me think, okay, R2? I gotta think. No, I don't want to call her. I need to figure out how to explain. What do you mean she's calling? It's the middle of the night. No, don't pick up. Luke? Hey, Leia, what's up?
Nothing. Just calling to see how things are going with you and Ben. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
Luke, you sound weird.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Something's wrong. Let me talk to Ben.
Here's the thing, Leia. I kinda, sort of, perhaps, maybe, by chance, had to kill Ben. Just a little.
You did what?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
How in the hell is that not your fault, Luke?
Look, when he was sleeping, I read his mind with the Force.
Don't you tell me you killed my only child, your nephew, because of some feeling you got with that stupid Force shit, Luke Skywalker.
But you didn't see it, Leia. Ben burned down my temple. Went to the dark side, became super emo, killed Han, blew you out into space. I couldn't let that potentially happen.
Potentially?
It was a very vivid premonition.
You gave our genocidal maniac of a father pass after pass for years, even after he lopped off your hand and blew up my planet! Yet, you killed Ben because of something that could potentially happen?
I really think you need to appreciate my side of this, Leia, from a certain point of view.
Han!
Oh, no, don't get...
Han!
What is it? Me and Chewie are watching the game.
Get over here, right now!
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Luke killed Ben!
Ben who?
Ben, your son!
Wow.
Han!
Oh, sorry.
He killed Ben because he had a bad dream.
A premonition. It was a premonition.
Look, kid. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed.
That's it?
What do you want from me, huh? This isn't my fault. You're the one who sent him to that stupid Jedi school, not me. I wanted him to be a pilot, but no. You wanted to make him some creepy monk and force him to take up your religion that actually forbids him from getting laid.
I didn't want him to be a pilot because his scruffy-looking, nerf-hurting, laser brain of a father was a pilot who became a sleazy scumbag who does nothing nowadays but get laid behind my back with any life form with a pulse.
I'm not gonna sit here and be lectured to you by the princess of paranoia. I'm going over to Lando's. He's fucking a robot.
Fine. When you do, why didn't you ask him if he's seen my underwear? I'm pretty sure I left it over his place last week.
You're a slut.
You have a micro penis.
I'm gonna go. See you on Life Day? I think that went a lot better than I expected, R2.
This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They sometimes talk in British accents so badly, our guest host this episode considers it an act of war. I'm your announcer, Julie. And since most of the blue check marks have gone, I've been the one impersonating celebrities and saying wild shit on Twitter. So no, Mario Lopez does not receive sexual gratification from rubbing himself with cat piss. Here are your hosts, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and special guest host, Jay Cluitt.
Hey kids, welcome to the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. For show purposes, I'm DJ Valentine, and I'm joined by two guys who have set U.S.-UK relations back decades, Matthew Stewart, and special guest hosts, filling in for the marrying Justin Polizzi, Jay Cluitt. Welcome, Jay. Welcome to this circus of madness, as we call it. Welcome.
I'm filling in for Justin. So,
There you
go.
Where is your Pacino?
What's a Pacino impression for me? Jeez.
and you got your head up the way up.
See, the problem with that is that that's all of our favorite Pacino. That's
that.
Out of
That's
one
the quote.
Pacino line, it's that line. Got a great ass.
Great ass. That's it. He's done like 1,000 movies. We remember.
It's not gonna be like it's Dunk Pacino. That's no one's favorite Pacino.
I lean more toward sit down.
Yeah. Sit down. You can't watch my goddamn television.
I can't do early Pacino because like Godfather Pacino.
He's kind of whiny. He's got the whiny.
Kind of whiny. Yes. I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah. It's not like some Southerner. Like, I'm sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Pop.
It was you. I knew it was you. It's just, I can't. Like, yeah, it's no fun. You want to do that? I knew it was you.
Everybody wants yelling Pacino. They don't want
They don't want nuanced Pacino.
No,
they don't want
Serpico Pacino. They don't want
cruising Pacino.
No. Why do we both go
and,
cruising? I don't know why. I felt like we were
going
to go that direction.
back and re-record all of his Godfather dialogue, but as later life shouty Pacino.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. Oh,
well, he was in Dog Day Afternoon. He was kind of shouty, Attica. He was kind of losing his mind there.
It started.
I think that's where it was. It was either there or what's the one he did? He was yelling in Serpico. He yelled in Serpico.
I think
He gets angry in there. Yeah,
angry. I mean, he's an undercover cop. You're allowed to get a little angry.
I mean, it's not Dunkachino Pacino, but
it's not Dunkachino. Dunkapacino.
Is that even in the UK? Is that even? Did they even play that movie?
Jack and Jill make
Jack and Jill. I did not go and see it. I had too much sense, but it did definitely play.
Okay.
We are blighted by the terrible Adam Sandler films as well.
I can remember the last Adam Sandler film I saw. I didn't see Uncut Gems. I didn't.
I did. That's a good one.
I heard it's great.
That's a good one. DJ's like on a boycott.
Well, it's funny. I was gonna watch Uncut Gems, and as you guys know, I work at a theater, and I had to go in a theater to kick somebody out. And as I'm kicking them out, I'm not gonna spoil it, the final scene of the movie. Okay. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need to watch this movie anymore. I know what happens.
But it's a journey to get there, though.
Yeah. It's if you want to have if you want to start watching a film with like a walnut-sized ball of angst in your stomach that over the course of 2 hours grows to the size of a watermelon.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's the film to watch.
That's called Living in America.
Yeah, I go outside and deal with that.
Go outside and say, hey, get him! That's what happens to DJ every day. Get him!
My life is Uncut Gems. It's DeSantis is chasing me, not whoever those guys.
For me, I can hide the things that people don't like about me.
You're Professor Xavier. I'm Mystique. I can't hide my mutant powers.
Yeah, you'd have to look like me. But then you would be co-opting me. Then you're the racist.
I can't do that. I can't do it.
Cultural appropriation.
Stop culturally appropriating me by hiding.
I'm cultural appropriating.
Culture. What would that be like? Repurposing your cultural reappropriation of appropriating somebody else's culture.
Way too confusing. This
is why I went to Dr. Xavier. This is why I went to Dr. Xavier's school for medicine.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a doctorate. Come on, he's a professor. He's got to have a doctorate somewhere.
I don't know. You find him partying. The first thing you see Charles Xavier doing in the X-Men?
Drinking his ass off.
Drinking his fucking ass off. That's what he's doing. Hanging out with Jay Cluitt.
It was. Jay Cluitt was there.
He wasn't around yet. He wasn't even a thought. He wasn't a thought yet in the 60s, but
my powers have always been 35. Through all of history.
Well, that's the movie where Jennifer Lawrence proved she's the first British person ever. So, she's first of everything. And she's in that movie, first British person. She's right there.
True, yes.
First ever created British person. They didn't have one.
Yeah.
Didn't have mutants before. Didn't have actors before, British people before. She's the first. She's just the number one. She's number one.
That was the first film. X-Men.
The first film ever made.
First class, first made.
First class.
X-Men, first movie.
First movie.
First movie.
Buster Keaton somewhere going, shit, all right.
No, fine. Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Fuck me in subtitles.
Charlie Chaplin kicking a ball down the road. I guess I'm behind. I can't get on Jennifer Lawrence's level. I don't know.
Charlie Chaplin was like,
Thank you. That was
I didn't really play.
Matthew, do that Charlie Chaplin impersonation. You do that great Charlie. Go ahead and do it for the folks.
No, I'm sure everyone listening to the podcast saw the subtitle come up that said Matt screams.
Of course. Just imagine.
He nails Matthew nails some impressions, but nothing.
They've always said I've had a voice for radio and a face for TV, or a face
what?
for
No, it's the opposite.
The opposite.
Face for podcasting.
Fit for podcasting.
Well, since we've been gone, many things have happened. We've had the Star Wars Celebration that's coming. It was in your neck of the woods, Cluitt, and come and gone, and then
I almost went. Couldn't
they kicked them off the island? So
you kicked them off. Get out!
Get out of here! You've ruined it. You've ruined everything. You've ruined fun for everybody, even in Europe. We hate fun.
We had that happen. We had Marvel has a villain problem again, but not the villain problem they thought they were going to have. Seeing that their number one villain is as they were recording this, might not be around anymore.
I think he's right outside my door. Like,
he's
outside my door doing this. He's like,
got a major problem over
there. They're gonna call it the Conqueror. That's pretty much what they're gonna call it. Blank the Conqueror.
Like
Avengers blank game. That's essentially what they're gonna call it.
So is he getting shit canned?
This shit canned from everything else. There's just one less thing left. One less thing.
At least he went out punching.
I mean, if Ezra Miller's still kicking around, I don't know how.
That's the whole thing.
But that's DC. They'll take anyone they can get.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I mean, this is Disney. I don't know if you've been paying attention for the last 3 years. They also don't know what the fuck they're doing. They've lost the steering wheel somehow.
They have a little bit more money that they can play with, though, I think.
See, DC is the drunk driving the car. Disney's kind of like the guy who was driving the car who fell asleep at the wheel and then drove into a review. They were doing fine for a little while, and
he's like,
right into
like the 2-star Uber driver.
The 2-star Uber driver
won't shut the fuck up when you're trying to you pay the extra $1. It's like, Jesus, driver, don't talk, but still decides to talk.
He wants to tell you about Eternals all the time. It's like, yeah, I got this guy, and his name Icarus. He's gonna fly into the sun. It's a great idea, right? It's like, please, just drop me off right here. I'll
go, please. It's like I should have chose Lyft. Fuck.
And then
I drive for Lyft too.
One thing I'm more concerned about of all the three things is that how did you guys allow there to be another Twilight? Because that's coming back too. That happened. Yes. This hasn't crossed the pond, as it were.
One.
Yeah, Twilight's coming back. Twilight.
Robert
Pattinson had to become someone else essentially to erase that from his resume. He had to become Batman, for Christ's sake.
I mean, it does have its fans. They're not on the show today. I mean, of a certain age, I think.
Not our age bracket. From
over on the Lamb, it is being submitted for Movie of the Month for June this year. The first Twilight film.
How many Twilight films have you seen, Cluitt? How many times?
I have seen one.
I've seen one. Which one was? Wait. Which one was it?
I saw the first one. I kind of want to see the last one because that's when everyone gets killed.
I've never seen the first one. I saw. Which is the one where she jumps off the? There's one where she jumps off a cliff because she sees like a villain. She sees what's his name? Edward.
I feel like she jumps off a cliff in every movie. There's always like a scene in the trailer. I feel like in the trailer, it's always her jumping off a cliff.
She keeps seeing visions of Edward or wherever she goes, and then she puts the wolf guy in the friend zone and
Jacob.
I don't know these fucking names.
Come on, DJ. Get these
Lava Boy, whatever his fucking name is. The guy who has literally no career since that franchise ended.
He did like a UK TV show, and Andy Samberg was on a UK TV show called Cuckoo, and then he bailed after the first season, and Jacob replaced him.
Really?
That's a weird.
Yeah,
Andy
Samberg. It did like another 4 seasons, I think. Andy McDowell was on it as well.
Why did Andy Samberg leave?
I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
he gets knows the hot gossip about it.
I have limited information.
What's that hot goss, man?
What's the
hot goss?
What's the Mirror, the Daily Mirror talking about
when
it comes to that show?
We'll give you Inquirer stuff. You give us Mirror stuff. We're trading ideas here.
We can get more Anglophile with Jay.
He did it in 2012. He left Cuckoo to then go and do Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which makes sense.
Okay,
He was replaced for 3 seasons by Taylor Lautner, who left for the 3rd season and was replaced by Andy McDowell.
Really?
Andy McDowell, female Andy McDowell?
Yes.
Multiplicity Andy McDowell?
They were playing different characters.
Okay, because I'm like, wait a minute, that's kind of weird casting. I mean, Taylor Lautner, Andy Samberg, I can kind of buy it, but it'd be funny if they didn't change characters. They just kept the same. I am now Michael. I am same here. Andy McDowell as Michael.
I feel like wasn't there a show that did that? They switched somebody out and figured like, oh, nobody's going to notice. Like this
it's called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, starring Will Smith.
Oh yeah, with
James Avery.
Game of Thrones did it as well.
Game of Thrones.
Oh
also
yeah,
they did it like 3 times with the Mountain.
People,
yeah, with the same guy. With the Mountain, they did it, and then
and Daenerys is
fuck buddy. Yeah,
buddy. Yeah.
Which one?
One of the guys in Marine. Who knows?
He was one of the blonde guy. The blonde.
Oh
guy
the guy, the dairy,
wasn't blonde anymore.
The knife dude. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he had blonde hair.
He was in Alita Battle Angel. He was one of the bad guys in that. And
that guy. Of course, I think they swapped him out of that movie too.
They swapped him out for the guy from the movie where Harrison Ford is dating Blake Lively. What the fuck was the name of that movie?
Age of Adeline.
Yeah, the guy from that is the guy that plays the other. Yeah, whatever that guy's name is.
No one knows. There's no way finding out.
Bearded guy. Bearded guy.
The guy was never credited again.
As well. Doctor Who's done like 13 times at this point. So.
I know. At least they have a reason for it. There's a MacGuffin for it. Like, it's like he re-energizes.
That's how they pitched it to Harrison Ford. Hey, Harrison, you want to date Blake Lively? Sure. I'm in.
It's like, what makes you think I haven't done that already?
What the hell's that prick Ryan Reynolds going to do to me? I'm Harrison Ford.
That piece of shit. How dare he do that to me? I'm going to do the show about therapy.
You know what's funny? I don't think he's as grumpy as he portrays. I think he's just putting on an act.
I think he's just high all the time.
I think he's high all the time.
All the time.
Because you can't be high and grumpy. You have to be like, chill. But I think when he does interviews, he's like, I don't really care.
That's it. I think he doesn't like interviews, so maybe he's grumpy then because he's doing something he doesn't like. But if you catch him when he's flying a plane, he's like a really nice guy.
I can catch him when he's flying a plane on the ground.
On the ground, yeah. It's like very easy crash in the woods.
Catch him when he's doing some woodwork. And
I was playing golf clue and I caught him while he's flying a plane.
You got a hole in one. Yeah,
$100 if somebody hits a plane.
I'm not taking that bet. It's too easy.
Just leave the ball on a tee and it still hits it.
It's a segment that tips the scales of entertainment. It's simply first rate.
We're playing a little game called Simply First Rate. Since this year,
First what?
First Rate, you son of a bitch. I've been watching.
This is a Jennifer Lawrence game.
Yeah, no, not well.
Yes,
it's
the
first.
It's the first game. This is called simply the first game.
Simply Jennifer Lawrence.
This is why we do it live, because we come up with good names like this.
I've been watching a lot of Premier League this year, and I noticed some of the sports podcasts they do this thing with players, and they do this segment called Overrated and Underrated. So I'm going to steal that segment, but I'm going to put it in the realm of movies. So I'm going to say it to both of you guys, a movie or something movie or TV related, and you tell me if it's overrated or underrated. You guys ready? Are you
I thought it was going to be a sports game for a minute. I was terrified.
Like, no, I don't like
I want you to tell me the starting lineup of the Arsenal Gunners. Go ahead.
No.
Son of a bitch. All right, here we go. First one, The Big Lebowski. Overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Yeah, agreed. I think it is fairly rated. I think it is rated.
I don't think it's neither hot nor cold.
Yes, I agree. So I think it's an excellent film. I don't want to say it's underrated because I don't think it should be valued any higher. But I also know a bunch of people who don't like it, and I don't care.
I think when I first watched it, I didn't like it because I was too
You were too young. You didn't
too young to understand it.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it, and then I think now is it considered the funniest Coen Brothers movie? Is it the funniest one ever?
I mean, Fargo is up there as well.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah,
I think Raising Arizona to me is funnier.
The thing about Fargo is it has that undercurrent of straight up darkness, like when they kill spoiler alert for a movie that came out 20 years ago, William H. Macy's wife, or when they beat the shit out of Steve Buscemi. It's always like dark.
To a wood chipper.
That's it's odd, but there's nothing as bleak in Big Lebowski as Fargo. That's why I would kind of lean toward Big Lebowski.
If you'd said Raising Arizona, I would have said overrated because that's not one I
really.
That's
like it, but I don't go back and watch it.
For me.
I don't find. I used to watch it a lot as a kid, though.
This will come on HBO all the time.
It's fun, it's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but I just don't put it up there with it. It's in the lower half of the Coens, in my opinion.
I think that might be Nick Cage's best performance, actually. That's my favorite Nick Cage
film. But
of all time?
Maybe.
I don't know. When I watched Big Lebowski, loved it. showed it to some friends of mine, and they all had that "what the fuck is this" reaction.
Yeah.
So that to this day, 20 years later, I don't know, it's still like Big Lebowski is the point of reference where an overrated film or a film something that I like that no one else does is the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people like shit on it, so that's why I was like, maybe
are people currently shitting on it? Like, are people currently?
It had a
process?
Fathom.
What made you bring this one up?
We had a Fathom event for it, and a lot of people,
like younger assholes,
younger assholes. Yes,
my dad watched this movie.
Why is this movie out? You know, that kind of stupidness. I was like, maybe this is underrated to us and overrated to the young. But everything's overrated to the young. It's like, well, why you like things? You know,
yeah, why do you like anything? You
like
trying.
stuff.
Yeah,
ambivalence is cool.
You're lame. You like things. All right, here, next one.
That's why people don't like our show. We're not ambivalent enough.
Be ambivalent.
We care too much on this fucking show.
Stop caring. Next one. Avatar 2: The Way of Water. Overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
I said over. I haven't seen it, so I don't have frame of reference.
Oh, you have no idea.
I have seen it. I really liked it. I thought it was great. I
think it's better than the first one.
Is that saying a lot or not enough? Or just
not
enough?
saying a lot.
What is that saying?
It might be.
There's one story. I talked to you about this, Matthew. But
you talked about this on the show, I think.
Yeah, the one story element they fumbled at the end that there was really, really interesting was the Stephen Lang son thing. That was, I think if they would have nailed that, I would really like this movie. And I'm turned to the point where I'm like, I don't hate this movie, but I've seen it, and I'm never going to watch it again.
You're over it. You've seen it once. That's how I felt about the first one. The first one I saw once, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen the first one a few times. I'll definitely watch The Way of Water again because we will definitely cover it on Do You See the Podcast at some point.
Oh, of course. There's a whole bunch of deep shit.
There's a lot of blue. I want to see how blue is that movie.
It's very blue.
I don't know yet.
Fuck.
It's the kind of thing I can't work out in the cinema because they won't like pause and let me work on a spreadsheet. But so I'll wait till it's on Disney Plus and I'll analyze it then.
I think that might be the bluest movie you've ever worked on.
That shit is blue.
I mean, 47 Meters Down is a very blue film. Very blue film.
Have you guys done Blue Hawaii yet? How blue is Blue Hawaii?
How about the movie Blue with isn't that Matt Damon and walking across the desert or something?
That's Jerry.
No, sorry.
Blue is the warmest color. How blue is that one?
That's not any blue in that movie. Not trust me.
It's just one character's hair.
Okay. That's it.
Three colors blue, similar. But yeah, I love the final act of Way of Water. I'm not going to give spoilers to Matt, but the setting of it and how James Cameron-y it is, I just fucking adore that. But the whole Stephen Lang Quaritch spider ending, a Quaritch spider. If you see a Quaritch spider, run away; it will kill you. Then the way that they kind of don't resolve that very well, I guess that's because they got 3 more films coming.
Yeah, I think they could. If
they
would have nailed that,
for those.
If they would have nailed that, this movie would have been like, I dare I say, good. It's like I was watching.
You said this movie was already good, DJ. You're like, this movie is good.
I was like, huh.
The perfect example of when you want people going out of the movie. It's like, that movie.
It's like you're surprised, but you're like, oh.
Going on with my day.
All right, here's the next one. This is a sensitive topic, so I'm going to step back. I'm going to throw it out there.
I'm going to knife Jay right in the
Jeff Goldblum. Overrated.
Underrated.
I'm going to say fairly rated.
Oh,
I think
God, it's so middle.
I think he's very highly rated, and I'm fine with that.
Who highly rates him? Does he have an Oscar nomination, Jeff Goldblum? He has to have
one. No, I think he got one for the Pickup Artist or something.
Pickup Artist, right? Yeah. Or
maybe
Big Chill? Was it Big Chill?
Big Chill, maybe? I don't know. Maybe he's never had a nomination.
I don't think he has. I'm checking.
Maybe Golden Globe.
I don't think he has.
Wasn't that Woody Allen movie as a real creeper? And that was fantastic.
Annie Hall.
Annie Hall, yeah.
What's my
Didn't that steal an Oscar from a good movie? Annie Hall, which I've seen a couple times, is fine. I think it won the Best Picture over like something else. Star Wars.
One Oscar.
That's a different era.
Yeah, something.
Wait,
it beat something really good.
He was nominated for Best Short Film.
Really?
Oh.
Good for him. Jeff Goldblum.
Surprises in 1996.
He's doing something out there. Good for Jeff Goldblum. See, underrated. Give the guy his due.
He's awesome.
Give him something.
He's been nominated for Primetime Emmys for The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Okay,
yeah, and that's on Disney Plus.
I'll take that.
Guest actor in Will and Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure this counts.
Not really. Will and Grace doesn't count. That's not a show.
How about his great performance in 9 Months?
I loved him in 9 Months.
Yeah.
Hey, bite your tongue. He's great.
That was like him. It was like him picking up his pickup artist.
9 Months is a really good movie, by the way.
It's
Robin Williams as a cameo in there is really good.
That's an underrated one, right there.
Underrated film. Underrated film. I like that.
I think a lot of women would probably be like, "Why did
Hugh Grant at his poshy, charming best?" In that
that was a proto Knocked Up.
I think it is the proto Knocked Up. I think Knocked Up must replace Hugh Grant with Seth Rogen and got more money.
You're right.
Pretty much, essentially, with the
hey, Seth Rogen's here, slapping it up, yucking it up. 420, man.
Next one. Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, or All You Need Is Kill, or that Tom Cruise movie with Emily Blunt. Whatever title you want to give it. Overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Oh, I said under, you and over.
You said overrated.
I think it's quite highly rated, and I think it's a fine.
You should have just went with your old thing about like
nobody saw it, Cluitt. Nobody watched it in the theater. It kind of bombed.
Whenever I hear people talk about it, it's always positively, and I don't have anything against it, but I think it's maybe just discussed a little too highly. It's a fine film.
Why don't you like Tom Cruise, Jay? Just come out with it.
What do you have against Tom Cruise?
What Tom Cruise did he? Show us on the doll where Tom Cruise put you in Scientology.
Disliking Tom Cruise would make me like Edge of Tomorrow because you get to see him get killed a bunch of times. So I like him too much to watch him die all this stuff.
It's the first time Tom Cruise has played a coward in any movie. Think about that. Never played a coward in another movie. He's always, I'm the man guy.
He's very.
He does play a little bit of a sniveling coward. But then he turns into a hero, though, so it's kind of cheap, though.
Even Collateral, he's not a coward. He's a
he's not a coward at all. He's a bastard.
he's a crap.
He's a son of a bitch.
In Edge of Tomorrow. I have no problem with it. It's just.
Why don't you like Brendan Gleeson, Jay? Why don't you just tell him?
Look, he's got 2 acting sons. One of them's good.
One of them's good.
That's not fair.
Can't all be winners.
The other one was pretty good in that Lazarus Project show. I liked him.
I mean, he's no Chet Hanks.
No. No, but who is? I mean, who the fuck is? I mean, what are we talking about here?
I like how when actors have sons, they always have one good one and one that's like.
It works in football too. Look at the Mannings.
It's always the thing. I don't know. The Mannings were both good. I mean, Eli won more Super Bowls than.
Yeah, but there's a third one.
They both won the same type.
There's another one that you're not even aware of.
I think he's still like in college though. He's maybe
he's like older than the both of them.
Oh really?
I think he's like an accountant or some shit.
Well, he's good. He's probably the best accountant.
He's the best family. He has 55 rings in the accountant.
He's no Chet Hanks.
Nobody's Chet Hanks. Nobody's Chet Hanks.
It works outside of sport and film as well. My parents are very, very proud of my sister. But I'm here on the Simplistic Reviews podcast.
Wow, this got dark real quick.
It's like our son. I can't believe it. All the time he's sitting here recording on movie that nobody cares about.
Oh my God, Mr. Cluitt, are you in the building? Sir.
Dad, you answered my call.
Like, get off the bleeding computer. Stop beating off in here.
Well,
it's like, I'm not beating off, Dad. It's like, why are you with American accent?
He's made a whole backstory.
Talking to Americans
he's made the entire backstory for your entire life that you've already lived, but he's rewritten it, essentially.
He hasn't rewritten it, he's just read it.
I just read it, yeah. Hey, I'll tell you this much. I'm no Chet Hanks.
Oh, nobody is. Next one. Next one. Wes Anderson.
Are you going to say the thing? Or?
I think.
Overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Fairly racist. I don't mean to be sitting on the fence so much, but I think he's great.
How many Wes Anderson movies do you love?
I think I really like
maybe 2.
I think I love 2. I think I love Grand Budapest and Royal Tenenbaums and the rest of them.
Fantastic Mr. Fox is great. Isle of Dogs is great.
I've never seen all of Isle of Dogs.
Rushmore's great.
Rushmore. I saw Moonrise Kingdom. It was okay. Life Aquatic was Goldblum.
I like Life Aquatic.
Life Aquatic was great.
I'd say Life Aquatic.
Upcoming episode on Budapest podcast.
What else has he made?
I didn't like French Dispatch.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it. I saw like 5 minutes of it. I was like, this is gonna be a slog. I'm out.
I struggled to get through it, and it was a struggle. And
Grand Budapest, I think, might be his best
it's the most madcap fun. Well, yeah, I like
Ray Fiennes is fucking amazing in that movie. So
he's incredible. Bottle Rocket, his first film, I didn't like that much either.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's not Wes Anderson enough for most people. It's like, that's not even Wes Anderson.
It looks like My Own Private Idaho, Feeling Minnesota-y kind of,
indie finding his way through. Same thing as like Rushmore. The first two movies are like the most.
But Rushmore was quirky. That's when the quirks started coming. Yeah,
but it didn't have the same kind of like everything has to be geometrically put on the camera correctly.
I must win every set decorating award.
Every set decoration has to be the same, and it has to be chapter 1 through 17, and this and that.
We're shooting a 4x3, and it has to be.
Yeah, it's like get over yourself.
Rushmore is fucking funny.
Rushmore is kind of
it's very quotable.
Yeah. It is. I like
Bill Murray in it. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen parts, and I was like,
I think it's my favorite Bill Murray in Wes Anderson. Well, I like him. I like him as a product, though.
I think Gene Hackman's best performance is Royal Tenenbaum. I think that's the best he's ever.
The best he's ever. Better than Lil Bill.
Lil Bill's fantastic.
Heartbreakers.
Oh yeah, what about Heartbreakers?
I don't know, man. Something about Royal Tenenbaums that got me because again, he's playing a scumbag, but you like him. I mean, in Little Bill, he's a fantastic scumbag and Unforgiven. It's just he's overshadowed by like everyone, and he's great.
That's a film of phenomenal performances.
Yeah, everybody's good. Throw a rock, you're gonna hit a fucking Oscar-winning performance. But yeah, I think I'm leaning toward Royal Tenenbaum. But I just something about Wes Anderson.
Are you saying he's overrated?
I think I'm saying he's overrated.
Ooh, look at us.
I only like those two movies, but I mean, I get it. I know people who like the indie stuff, and it's like, all right. It's just,
how about this? Here's my thing.
I want to branch out, do something.
Most of his movies, I don't find that I need to watch again. I watch them once, I'm like, that was good. All right,
I've seen Royal Tenenbaums a shitload of times.
I think it's the one I've seen the most. I've seen the most of Royal Tenenbaums.
It's Grand Budapest for me. All fantastic.
Grand Budapest is right there, though. Yeah. Grand Budapest is fantastic.
But whenever he gets a new trailer, it's like, oh, he's made his film again.
You know what he needs to stop doing? Casting Ed Norton.
I don't like Ed Norton. It's so great.
Ed Norton's actually good at
pulls me out of stuff, man.
He knows how to use Ed Norton. It's like that, and he and Rian Johnson know how to use Ed Norton because Ed Norton's on screen. He should be playing just the biggest idiot in the world.
Because he is the biggest idiot in the world.
So they know how to use his skills so well. Wisely. They do it well.
All right, next one.
He's a big idiot.
This one is I don't know. We're having this without Polizzi here, so he might get a little pissed off. But here we go.
Oh.
Italians.
Who's the most overrated Italian? Mario.
No, it's just Italians. It's overrated, just underrated.
The country of Italy.
Italian cuisine. All
right, here we go. Daniel Craig Bond. Overrated or underrated?
Oh, are we talking about him as the character or his films?
Him as the whatever you say, whatever you want.
It's okay. Jay's going to say
it out there.
Jay's going to say fairly rated. It doesn't matter. Either way, speaking for Jay,
I'm going to say underrated.
I think he's
excellent as Bond.
How many Craig Bond movies do you love?
2.
Which ones are they?
The 2 good ones. I feel like I don't need to elaborate.
So you like Spectre and
2 of the movies as one movie?
Quantum of Solace. Yeah, it's perfect. I don't know. Casino Royale and Skyfall, I think, are both 2 of the best Bond films.
Yes,
I think
Skyfall is my favorite Bond film.
I don't think the movies are very good, but I think he's very good.
No Time to Die is good for about 50.
No Time to Die is
45% of the movie, and then it stops.
I
haven't gone back and watched it again.
Yeah, neither have I.
I think he's really good in No Time to Die.
I think Anna de Armas is really good in No Time to Die, and not because she's hot, just because she's cool.
No, it's mostly that.
She's
great
gorgeous.
for 10 minutes,
but
in that 3-hour film.
Her character is cool. The one that you think is a ditz was actually very capable. It's like,
that's how Monica Bellucci could have been, and then they were like, now.
Yeah.
Get out of the movie.
You're out. It's like Italians, no. Dave Bautista, no.
I think you could have just had more of Anna de Armas' character and less of the screw you, James Bond, because you're James Bond girl. Does it have it just be Anna de Armas' character? That would have been fine. You didn't need like one of them needed to not be in the movie completely. I lean toward the Anna de Armas character.
That's what happens when you have a lot of people in the writing room making decisions for the future of the world. James Bond world. That's a new theme park at Universal Studios called
James Bond World. Get shot at James Bond World.
Get an STD you will die from now.
Ever been kicked down a chimney? Go to James Bond World.
Ride the Cello Case toboggan.
Ever had sex with Grace Jones? James Bond World.
I think
Jump
James
from a
Bond World
Zeppelin.
would be awesome.
Christopher Walken off a bridge. James Bond World.
Just an animatronic Christopher Walken.
Laughing as he dies.
What are you doing here with me? Have you met
Bond.
my friend John?
Daniel Craig, why are you dressed like James Bond? Because he is James Bond, you idiot. What's wrong with it? Here we go. Next one. Commando.
Oh.
Overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Overrated.
Well, you son of... Why?
I don't remember it very well.
You don't remember? I'm gonna fucking kill you, John. You don't remember that shit?
I do not. I've seen it one time, I think.
I've only seen it one time too, but I think it's underrated.
I'm gonna put this out there, Cluitt. All right, and you and Mark get together, and you guys get all your ducks in a row, and you get some time. I'm gonna posit that might be one of the movies you guys do because it's fantastic.
I think it gets buried underneath the rest of his filmography in the
Yes, it does.
It's buried. It's a buried movie. It's like people forget, like he's even in Commando.
And there's when you guys do that show and you don't want to pull a segment that's got nothing going on, but Commando has something going on every minute, like something. Alyssa Milano, the Mohawk guy from Thunderdome, I forget his freaking name. I'm gonna kill you, John guy. What's his name? Bill Dukes. Is it Bill Dukes? Bill Dukes. Bill Dukes is in there.
Bill Duke. Sorry,
Dan
I
Diaz
thought
as a Spanish guy.
Yaphet Kotto was in that.
Yaphet Kotto was in that.
Are we getting?
You're getting Running Man confused.
Are you getting Bill Duke and Yaphet Kotto confused?
No, Bill Duke is in Commando. Yaphet Kotto is in Running Man.
Okay, and then the guy gets dropped off the bench. Like, you said we were going
to
Sully. Are you gonna kill you last, Sully?
So is that the let off some steam, Bennett?
Yeah.
That's the final. That's like one of the final lines. Yeah.
The guy who wants to kill John so much, or John Matrix is his name, by the way. Kill him so much he's getting an erection during the movie.
I think that movie is the stupidest Schwarzenegger movie, but it's
that's
got some competition.
That's a lot of stuff.
Hercules in New York.
No, there's some smart-ish movie. Like Terminator's a pretty smart-ish.
No, I'm
movie.
not. I didn't say Terminator. Have you seen Raw Deal? Yeah. I know you've seen Raw Deal.
I love Raw Deal and Red Heat.
Red Heat might be the dumbest movie he's ever made.
Red Heat is stupid. Red Heat's just dumb.
We're all looking past Junior as to his stupidity.
Yeah, Junior might be the dumbest. You know what? I take it back. Junior might be the dumbest movie.
R.I.P. That
might be the dumbest film
ever made. That might be the stupidest movie ever made.
That might be up there. That's top 10 at least. It's in the ballpark.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it though, because how did he get pregnant? First of all,
it's a science lab. Emma Thompson, I think.
It's called Science, Matthew. And they did science.
Okay.
A bunch of science stuff.
How can they have that science in movies and don't have the science in real life yet?
Do you want the science?
No, I don't know.
I don't want that.
I want movie science.
I get away from
science isn't real.
Science is fake. Scientology is real.
God damn it! Movies have lied to me forever.
This whole time.
Like I've been watching movies. I'm like, why have
I'm a scientist, quote unquote.
I went to this science school.
I went to science class.
I went to the University of Science.
I have a science degree in science.
Movie science. They should teach that. They should teach movie
How do you have regular science and political science? You can't have two sciences.
Too many sciences. Science is not real.
Computer science,
computer science, this science. I say silence to science.
Silence. Okay, here we go. This is gonna get you. I better. Spaceballs.
Overrated.
You fucking bastards. What's wrong with you?
I said fairly rated.
Fairly?
I took the J route on that one. I think it's talked about enough.
Who the hell talks about it other than me?
We all talk about Spaceballs all the time.
Yeah, it's in Star Wars circles and podcasts. It comes up a lot.
Name me a better Rick Moranis performance. Name me one.
My Blue Heaven.
Get out of here.
Or my Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Ghostbusters.
He's barely in Ghostbusters. He's like in the background.
I think it's better performance.
He's not better than him as the Darth Vader.
You can't like it because he has that stupid accent. Like, come on, man.
But you like King, really, don't you?
I think that's one of his silliest accents he has in a movie. He's like, "What's with you, Matt?" Like, what is that?
I would have said,
what is that accent?
But any Mel Brooks film, I would have said overrated for.
Really? You don't like Mel Brooks, huh?
The ones I've seen haven't sat well with me. The producers, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, they're fine, but they haven't wowed me. I don't know. I'm missing something.
If it's a sign of the times, I don't. Oh yeah, if you do watch Blazing Saddles, I don't think it has aged well.
None of Mel Brooks' movies have aged well.
I think Spaceballs has. I don't think it's.
I don't know. You couldn't get away with some of the stuff in Spaceballs.
Man, we ain't seen shit.
Yeah, we ain't seen shit. The black guy's holding a pick in the desert instead of a comb.
Because they're coming.
You ain't getting away with a lot of shit.
It's not as offensive as
No. Blazing Saddles is number one.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles is the top.
Blazing Saddles basically insulted every single ethnicity known to man.
Ever made.
Known to humankind. I think it's
Young Frankenstein. You probably couldn't get made today. What was the other one?
I think you could.
I think Young Frankenstein. It's innocent-ish.
I don't think you can do the producers.
I mean, they tried.
Yeah.
20 years ago,
they failed.
and maybe they shouldn't have. Yeah.
They should not have done that. You know what would be a better version of Gene Wilder? Matthew Broderick. No. He would not be. No, he wouldn't.
Yeah. Maybe they were hoping they both killed somebody in a car once. Gene Wilder never killed anybody in a car.
As far as you know.
As far as I know, it's
good day, sir. A whole bunch of kids. That was a movie. All right, next one. James Gunn. Be careful. He runs DC now.
Well, he's gonna get. Well, I guess I'm never gonna be in. I'm never gonna be in that movie I'm auditioning for now.
He's got a weapon in his name.
Yeah, gun.
I don't
James
know.
Gunn sounds like a porn. He sounds like a porn name. James Gunn.
James Gunn.
No, that would be it'd be Jimmy Gunn. It was
Jimmy Gunn.
Jimmy Gunn. But the two N's really kicks it home for you right there. Jim Gunn.
I'm gonna say I think
he's underrated.
Underrated? Yeah, underrated.
What's your favorite James Gunn movie?
Slither.
I really like the Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See? I like Super, even though that's problematic, but it's still
the first Guardians
make that movie again.
That's another You're not allowed to make that movie. You're not allowed to make most
pretty much anything.
You can't make a lot of old.
You're fucked. You're done.
Nobody can remake a James Gunn movie, or nobody can remake anything Troma ever did.
Mel Brooks, Monty Python, and Troma. You're done.
Early James Gunn.
Yeah, Life of Brian. They would burn the world down. If that came out today. The world would end.
I mean, they tried then.
So imagine what they do now.
Well, maybe people have come to their senses. Oh wait, no, they haven't.
Have you been watching? Look out the window, Matt.
I don't want to. I told you, but Jonathan Majors is outside waiting for me. I don't want him to know.
What's the key part of your dynasty, Matt?
Gonna knock my lights out.
Okay, last one here. Here's the last one. Mission Impossible franchise. Overrated. And I'll say this, Cluitt, you've already shit on Tom Cruise before, so just be careful. Just be careful.
I love this franchise. It's what I have difficulty calibrating is how it is rated. Because I know what I think about it. I don't know how the general
the overall consensus.
I think people just started realizing how good it is, after Rogue Nation. I think
if that's the case, then underrated. It's been great since.
I say 3.
It's the first one, then the third one again.
Yeah.
And there's parts of the second one I do like.
I think that's the best J.J. Abrams movie ever made.
Oh, number 3, yeah.
Yeah, no, Mission Impossible might be the best J.J. Abrams movie ever directed.
I'd probably say.
Certainly up there, yeah.
Got to be top 3.
Or the first remake, the first Star Trek remake that he did was pretty good.
I lean toward Mission Impossible all day on that one.
Well, I mean, I like Mission. I gotta go back because that had what's her name in it, and I forgot that she was even in it.
Maggie Q?
Not Maggie. Well, yeah, she's in it too.
Oh, you're talking about Michelle Monaghan?
Not her too. Felicity.
Oh yeah.
Russell.
Carrie Russell.
She's gonna come up
a
later on the
badass. She was like on a Artemis, but not.
Yeah.
Got
her head blown off. Oh, spoiler alert!
I mean, the head remains intact.
Her head's there.
Yeah, inside her head had a problem.
She had a splitting headache. We'll just put it that way.
Not a great death.
No, but it has the best villain.
I'd say the best. Yeah, that's definitely the best villain out of all.
Even though Sean, what's his name?
The guy from in the last 2 movies. Yeah,
he's great as well.
Oh,
he's
Harris.
Right Harris. Sean. Yeah, he's great.
He's more like.
He's the breather, I call him. he's really heavy.
Ethan,
I want to kill you. You had a chance.
I think all the villains in all the Mission Impossible movies have like weird, like even Philip Seymour Hoffman's like, you have a wife on you.
Oh no, nothing's gonna top Philip Seymour Hoffman. Just laying down the law, just laying it down, man. Look, I'm gonna kill you and your wife and your girlfriend, your fucking dog. Nothing's gonna beat that.
I feel like he's like channeling his like inner Buffalo Bill when he's doing that monologue.
He went Buffalo Bill. He's like, what's your fucking name, man?
You have a big fat wife.
He was like Buffalo Bill meets like Yuppie. So he's like, hey man, hey,
let me tell you.
Wife.
You have a wife that I can call with my cell phone right now.
It gives me the rabbit's foot or it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
This has been Simply First Rate, a blunder of the over-under.
Hey Matthew,
what?
No, fuck you, Jay.
Fuck you, fuck you.
What have you been watching on TV? We'll go to Matthew second because you're the guest.
I've got a game, a TV-based game. I've got a list of all the stuff that I've been watching the past month.
Wait, you have a list?
I have a list. I'm going to go down this list, and I'm going to ask you which one you want me to talk about.
Hey, whose show is this?
Whose show is this? I don't care.
Who's this asshole?
What the fuck?
But the thing is, when I ask you which one you want me to talk about, whatever you say, I'm going to talk about it because I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm going to talk about the one.
All right. Fucking roll the
flipped
music.
it on you. He's flipped it on your ass.
Go ahead, roll the music. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give us the first one.
Start with the most recent and we'll work backwards in time.
Okay.
Beef. I've been watching Beef on Netflix.
Well, that's on my list. So.
It's on my
Do you
list
want me to
too.
talk about Beef? Do you want me to talk about Beef?
I'm gonna say I don't care because it's on my list, so I don't.
It's on my
care.
list. It's on everybody's list. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I think Beef started off really well. I'm halfway through it. I'm 5 episodes in.
Oh, you're not even done yet. Okay.
Not done yet.
Oh.
I like that they're short episodes, like a good lunch break size. I like how it starts. At the end of the first episode got me hooked as to how that episode ended and the song choice.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of. I was expecting every episode to end with like one of them doing something shitty to the other one.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was
from there.
You're only halfway through, so
you guys are ahead of me. I think I got an episode and a half in, and I was like, man.
I went through the whole thing. So.
Oh wow, you watched the whole fucking thing.
Should I stick with it, Matt? Because I'm not sure.
Should I continue it?
I liked it, but I like dark shit. So
that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Like dark shit.
I don't know.
Dark shit as well.
I mean, I know there's also the what do you call it? The as Jay would say, the controversy of what's his name?
Jay would never say that, but all right.
No, isn't that how you say it in the UK, Jay?
No, he never used the word controversy.
Liberty gibbet is the English version of it, I think. No, yes, controversy.
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 Yes.
Controversy.
One of the actors isn't a nice guy, it would seem.
Yeah, Which one is not a nice guy?
One of the Asian actors.
It's
in real life.
Stephen Yeun's cousin.
Yeah, his cousin Isaac.
But he's playing a dickbag in the show, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I guess in real life, I seen that guy before? Where was he a dickbag in real life? I mean, what else have I seen him in?
He's been in other stuff, but I don't think it's maybe stuff we watch. Maybe.
And he's a dickbag in real life. He's kind of like the dad from Miss Marvel, I'm assuming.
Who's the dickbag in Miss Marvel?
Her dad is like a sort of pederast.
Okay, this guy isn't a pederast, but
okay.
He was in one episode of The Mandalorian, but as like ringside spectator. So
I remember him.
Yeah, remember that guy? remember the Asian guy who was ringside watching something?
I remember him.
Yeah, he's not been in much.
No,
so
he's actually good in the show. I do like him in the show as the character.
He's playing a scumbag.
Because he's playing himself.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's I think his name's it's David Cho. I think that's his name.
Yes, yeah. Isaac is the character.
Yeah, Isaac is his character name.
Next show.
With Beef.
Next show. Go ahead.
Do you want to talk about The Reluctant Traveler on Apple TV Plus?
The Reluctant Traveler?
The Reluctant Traveler.
That's the one with that's the one with what's his name with Eugene Levy, right?
Eugene Levy. Yeah, it's non-fiction, documentary kind of. Eugene Levy is not a guy who likes to travel places, and so they make him travel places. And when he goes there, he's annoyed. Oh, the hilarity!
Am I the star of this show?
It's like, hey DJ, get out of your house now, where you're going.
Damn it!
It's. I mean, I get the premise of the show is that hey, he doesn't want to travel somewhere. When he gets there, he's annoyed. But it's wearing a little thin. And like he's going to some of the nicest, the most expensive hotels in these places. He's been to the ones I've seen: Finland, Costa Rica, Venice, Utah, the Maldives, and South
Utah.
Africa.
There's Utah in there.
Yeah,
But he went to like a $3,000 a night Utah hotel.
Hey,
It's like
$3,000 a night Utah hotel is about a $5 a night hotel in Florida or anywhere else.
Well, that's like
Utah's a dump.
It's big sky country out there in Utah, you know.
It's like going on a fucking vacation in the desert. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's exactly what it is. It's a hotel in the desert. It's on like Native American land, but he just goes there like, well, I don't like it. It's hot. So I don't like it. It's cold. I don't like it's sunny.
Sounds like
animals.
Sounds like my Jewish grandfather.
And they keep making him like go on a helicopter, and he hates heights, or like cross this bridge, and he hates heights, and like hates going in the water.
I think I need to watch the show. This is
so it's it's like
the DJ show.
It's a DJ show. It's like if you just took Eugene Levy out, DJ, and he's like, I hate everything. Like,
I'm gonna Taylor Lautner Eugene Levy in this situation.
You do kind of feel like they asked for him and Dan Levy to be on it, and Dan Levy was like, no, thank you.
Oh yeah,
so
it seems like a father-son thing.
Yeah.
Because they're good together. I wonder why he would say he would pass.
Well, maybe Dan Levy's kind of like, oh, I like stuff, and my dad hates it.
Yeah,
so he's probably better for TV.
But that would make it even
Dan
more
Levy be
interesting.
like, I like it. I like this stuff.
Even more interesting. Come on, it's your dad. Come on, I could have said it was like a co-star. It's your father. You fuck. No, I don't like Dan Levy.
You got enough of that on Schitt's Creek, didn't you?
This is a hypothetical conversation. This might not have happened. Do you want to talk about shrinking?
We talked about it
I think last show. Did you like it?
I don't care.
I don't.
I really like Shrinking. I won't argue it then. I thought it was a fantastic show.
On the same page.
Harrison Ford was an excellent addition to it. I really liked the relationship between the colleague and the neighbor. I can't remember their names, but the lady who was in Scrubs and the colleague. They just that unlikely friendship worked well, and it was very funny. So yeah, we liked Shrinking.
Okay.
Moving on.
He likes it too, DJ. See, I know you don't care if I like it, but Jay likes it.
And it's a good like.
No, I'll watch it eventually. I'll watch it eventually. It's on my list.
Okay.
Next show, Bad Sisters on Apple TV
no.
Plus. Bad Sisters.
This sounds
Hey,
bad.
you were high on the Apple TV. Plus.
Well, I mean, we don't normally have it, and we've got a free trial, so I'm making.
You burned the fuck out of that free trial.
Do you want me to talk about Bad Sisters?
I don't really care, really.
I don't know what it's about.
Bad Sisters is a remake of I think it's a Flemish show called Clan. This has been made by Sharon Horgan from Catastrophe and Game Night. She's great in everything. She only picks good stuff. This is told in kind of two timelines, so the present day and the past.
Right.
A bunch of sisters, 5 sisters in Ireland. The show opens with a funeral, which is the funeral of one of the sisters' husband.
Oh.
And it becomes clear through flashbacks that her other sisters tried to kill this guy. So they all called him the prick. And he's played by Claes Bang, a name that I want to call Clash Bang. Claes Bang. Which he's been in a bunch of stuff, and he's excellently cast here as the biggest dick in the world. He's such an asshole. You cannot wait for this guy to get killed. But unfortunately, you have to, because it happens in like.
He's the Wayne Grow of this show.
I mean, worse. He is worse than the Wayne Grow.
He's worse than Wayne Grow.
Well,
every time you think this guy can't get any worse, he gets
way worse.
So much worse.
But
it's 10 episodes. It's just been greenlit for a second season, I think, which I'm looking forward to. But it's exceptionally well cast. The other Gleason brother is in it. Brian Gleason is in it. as one of the insurance agents.
Give him a
He's one of the
chance.
insurance agents trying to. And Daryl McCormack, if you ever saw Good Luck to Julia Grand, he's the sex worker in that.
Sounds familiar. I gotta look him up.
Very attractive Irish guy.
Okay.
Like, just a beautiful Irish guy.
A beautiful man.
Daryl
McCormack.
But yeah, I strongly recommend Bad Sisters. It's a comedy drama. It's one of those like it can't go wrong again. But it's kind of frustrating how many things go wrong over this show. But stick with it. My wife, we watched 2 episodes and she's like, I can't watch this guy be a prick anymore. So I had to
Daryl
finish the
McCormack's
show
a black dude. Is a black Irish guy?
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right. Yeah.
But you got to admit,
guess.
very attractive.
He's not ugly.
Yeah. So that's my big recommendation is Bad Sisters, Apple TV Plus.
Okay, awesome.
We're going to stick with Apple TV Plus, but do you want me to talk about Schmigadoon?
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 Are you watching season 1 or season 2?
I watched season 1 last year. I'm now in season 2 of Schmigadoon.
Schmicago?
Schmicago, yes. So in Schmigadoon, the first season, they were in a Brigadoon-esque land of musicals. And now they're in Schmicago-esque land of musicals. And it's still really good fun. It does kind of sometimes feel like the musical episode of Buffy, which is maybe the best episode of Buffy, I don't know. But I just like, in the Schmicago season, it's kind of Hair meets Sweeney Todd meets Chicago meets Annie, I guess. It's like these more meets Les Mis, so it's these more depressing musicals that don't always have a happy ending to them, where like people kill each other and die, and there's orphans and everything. And they're getting in with that. I like that Alan Cumming, who was the mayor last time, is Sweeney Todd this time, which is he's pretty much. And Jane Krakowski is Richard Gere from Chicago, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
Did they do Mr. Cellophane and all that other good stuff?
When they first get there is a Mr. Cellophane nod to there's
that's my favorite song from Chicago. That's my favorite
song.
It's awesome.
But there's yet to be a full Cellophane-esque number. But I'm really liking where this is going. Hair, not a musical I'm not familiar with, so all the stuff about hippies, I don't know.
I don't know. I just got to that part, so I'm kind of like, we'll see where this goes.
The next episode is good. The most recent episode I'm recording is fun how that one ends, because they're now trying to make everyone happy. And how they try and make the Sweeney Todd character happy is good. Where that goes. Schmigadoon, recommend it.
I'm too
next up, a show I'm sure you would not have thought anyone would talk about at this point in time. Westworld.
Oh, God.
I'm the person still watching Westworld season 4.
You're the guy.
Yes, it's me. Hello, I'm the problem. It's me.
You're the problem with the whole world, the whole Westworld.
Oh, Jesus.
So I have 2 episodes left of season 4 of Westworld. I have them recorded on my TV, which is good because you cannot find this show anywhere else in the world. It has been purged from the media.
I feel like it has
for good fucking reason.
It has been neuralized.
When's the last time you watched it? Where did you get up to?
Season 1. Anthony Hopkins was around.
Season 3, episode 1 or 2, I think.
Okay, season 1 the best season. Season 4 maybe the second best season.
Oh,
because this show is better when they're in the fucking world, when they're in Westworld.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they decide to leave Westworld. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then
Yes.
season 3 is awful.
Yes,
but
that's
season
why
4
I stopped.
picks up from season 3 and kind of circles back around. There is like a kind of Chicago-esque world that for a little
Like
bit. Not
Chicago?
kind of less singing, unfortunately, but
Oh,
it's like I can't remember what it was called, but it's like Prohibition World or something. It is getting a little bit too
probation world.
Yeah, probation world.
Everybody's on probation.
This show
Prison
failed
world.
that probation. Unfortunately, it has been cancelled before season 5, so I don't know how this season's going to end. If it's going to be satisfying or not. I do like that Ariana DeBose is in it in the most thankless role. It's blatant that she made this before she won an Oscar for West Side Story and was just still she's like the friend. She's in Rachel Wood's friend in a couple of scenes.
I'm the lady in the back.
Yeah, basically.
I'm somebody's friend.
She has the most awful line of dialogue. I'm gonna have to look up this terrible line of dialogue. It's like I'm gonna have to look it up because you need to hear this. Yes. So the worst line of dialogue in maybe anything is in Westworld season 4, where Ariana DeBose quotes Picasso in saying, "Art is lies that tell the truth." But then paraphrases, and the truth is, you need to get laid.
Oh God!
It's something she says to her roommate.
Oh God!
It sounds like two different. It sounds like 2 different TV shows happen at the same time. It
One
collided.
sounded very highbrow, and the other one sounded like, "Hey, CW presents."
Artists lies that tell the truth, and the truth is
you need
to get laid.
You need some
That
dick.
sounds like that's some Gotham Knights shit right there.
It is. It's like, oh, they're gonna say something like super, like, wow. This
Hey
is
man, you know what's cool?
Line.
Getting laid.
Yeah.
And it was at that point I knew that character was a robot.
Your dialogue was written by cybernetic enhancements.
Chat GPT personified.
We need to do the lightning round here.
Lightning round.
Sure.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Mythic Quest is great. It's fun. It's fine. I
It
only seen
is.
the first season, but I liked it. It's better than I thought it was going to be. But still, but not. It's less anarchic than It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's because there's still some. It's more about something. It's less of the Seinfeld. It's about nothing. This is like there's an arc and people and conclusions and things. But F. Murray Abraham is a lot of fun. I like him.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso season 3, the only acceptable way to watch football.
Very good.
It's my least favorite season so far. I think.
Really?
I think it's improving.
I think Roy Kent is making this show that season awesome. By the way,
the first 2 episodes, I was not a fan of the season 3. I was like, where the fuck are they going with this? But now I'm kind of like, oh, this isn't poopy.
No, there's one thing I did not like, which I will not spoil. Where a certain character just happens to find love with another certain character. I was like, this came out of nowhere.
They got a lot of shit to clean up. They got a lot of poopy to clean up.
There's another supporting character who it's been kind of revealed this season that they are gay. Not the person that you're talking about, one of the team.
Right.
Yes.
And I feel like this is kind of show where that shouldn't be written as being a bad thing from any perspective.
No,
I think it's
not anymore. Yeah,
none of the characters that we know of would give a shit about that.
Yeah.
None of the characters on that show would care.
Yeah, right. It's quite a progressive show. Everyone plays from the country that they are from, or the sexuality that they are, etc. So like for that character, even it's like hint that this could be seen as negative by some people. The show shouldn't be doing that anymore. We talked about the Mandalorian, so don't care.
I don't care.
Taskmaster, the UK kind of annual game show Taskmaster. Do you have that in the UK, in America?
I've heard of this Taskmaster.
I think weren't we talking about this? Or maybe we were talking about this the last time Jay was on the show, like a year ago.
Maybe could have been.
I feel like it was. You brought it up. It's like Taskmaster. It's like, oh, this show sounds really weird and fun.
It's an excellent fun show. They tried to make a season in America. It did not work because they had like Freddie Highmore was a contestant. Which
nobody cares about Freddie Highmore anymore.
Right, no one ever has. And I'm sure he's a lovely person. I don't know.
Freddie Highmore.
Oh, he's doing fine.
He's doing better than us, I guess.
Yeah, probably. If you can get him for like an upcoming episode, you should do it. He'd probably get more listeners than having me on.
He's always available.
Maybe, I don't know.
Get me Freddie Highmore's agent right now.
If you
he's calling me right now. Hold on one second. Freddie? No, I'm sorry, bro.
Who's this?
If you like watching comedians do silly tasks for no reason at all, Taskmaster is really entertaining. If you like, in this current season, they had to drive a barge down a canal, spearing inflatable donuts on the front of it. That kind of thing. It's that kind of task. That kind of show. I've watched recently
Jokers, but not quite.
Kind of. But they are like rated how well they do it.
Okay.
I've recently watched the entirety of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Wow.
Real? Oh, wow.
That's a lot of episodes.
A lot of shows. You're beating me.
But it's short chunks, like you said. They're like Lunchables, right, Jay?
Yeah, like 20 minutes long. And it's a great show. I've really enjoyed pretty much all of it. I think
I hope they Simpsons it. It's on forever. It's fucking fantastic.
I'd be fine with that. Yeah, although it has been 2021 was the last episode.
Was it the last one of it?
It's one of the few shows that gets away with a lot of shit.
It does. When you were saying these kind of like they couldn't make Young Frankenstein or Blazing Saddles today,
they're still doing.
Always Sunny is on the air.
Always Sunny is right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody realizes that they did the Lethal Weapon episode.
They're just getting away with it.
They're getting away with it.
Yeah.
I think the most recent season
show.
they have the most recent season is mid-pandemic. One of them gets COVID, and they go to Ireland and stuff. They keep surprising me with directions that they take. It's a lot of fun. And finally, another show that I'm currently going through watching, Paramount Plus. Cheers.
Cheers?
Cheers. Now
Cheers, like the
Ted
show from
Danson
the 80s?
Cheers?
Yes, Ted Danson Cheers. No, I've always loved Cheers. I visited it in Boston. I'm currently drinking out of a branded Cheers tankard.
Wow, I never.
Which is just
knew
my
this
regular
about you.
podcasting drinking glass. I have this T-shirt. I have a Cheers hat. This time last year, I'd never seen an episode.
You're like you were that guy with the band shirt. It's like, name me 5 songs.
Name me 5 songs.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you fucking poser. You Cheers poser.
I have Paramount Plus for free. It's included with another package. So Cheers is on there. I figured, well, this is meant to be. So when I'm like doing the washing up, making dinner, whatever, I'll just watch an episode of Cheers, and I'm really enjoying it. Although it's made me very sad that in the first season, the characters are all younger than me.
That's what gets you depressed.
A little bit. Like, I think in the first couple of seasons, like Cliff and Norm were supposed to be like 34, or like 32, and like they've had some hard years.
Sitting in that bar.
I mean, when you're drinking all the time, it does something to you.
I mean, Shelley Duvall turned into Kirstie Alley. I mean, that's how bad it got.
That did happen.
Well, I'm now up to season 6, so Kirstie Alley has now entered the show, and I don't hate her character. I'm looking. I know that BB Newirth becomes a main character towards the end, and I'm looking forward to that because Lila Sterling is one of the best comedic characters.
Because then Woody Harrelson came in what season? He was an original.
Coach died into season 3. So,
talk about a show that's just replaced people. It just fucking replaced people. Like Diane was Shelley Long, and then it was Kirstie Alley. And it was like, oh fuck, okay, same person. Nobody will notice.
I mean, they're playing different characters, but okay.
I thought they were playing the same character.
No, Shelley Long played Diane Chambers, who's like quite like a posh student, and Rebecca Howe, because she like is the new manager of the bar. So they do a completely new dynamic.
Okay, is it?
Sam Malone is still trying to sleep with her. Is the main through line.
Sam Malone's goal life, just to fuck and drink.
But where Kirstie Alley is now like in charge of him, so there's a different dynamic there. But Cheers is a great show, which no one is surprised by.
Jay is the Cheers expert now.
He is.
Yeah, I still haven't seen 5.5 seasons, but yeah, I'll take that.
Well, have you watched
Frasier?
That I have.
I love Frasier. I've seen every episode of Frasier.
There you go.
Okay. I loved it. Now and then I'll be like, wait, why is Ted Danson in this for one episode? That's odd. And now I know.
How's Ted Danson doing here?
The Cheers universe.
Woody Harrelson, how'd they get him?
Was Woody Harrelson on Frasier?
For one, I think everyone came back for one episode, apart from Kirstie Alley. I think she is the only one who didn't come in. Like one person didn't come back.
She was busy.
She was the one person. She was the one person that they couldn't get.
Yeah, I have a feeling she wasn't busy. She was probably wanting money. That's how she got kicked out of Star Trek.
Yeah.
But I think there's an episode where Ted Danson comes and sees him, and an episode where Woody Harrelson comes and sees him, and there's an episode where where Frasier goes back to the bar, and so you've got Norm, Cliff, and Carla back there. Let me see some of that. I think
Norm.
Yes, exactly. But every time that happens, you get Shelley Long saying Norman, which I now I'm missing that because she's not in the show anymore.
No.
How many seasons?
I'm done. That's all the shows I've seen.
Oh, okay. Matthew, what have you been watching in the televisions?
Well, Beef I finished, so that was fun.
Okay.
Abbott Elementary just ended another season. That show is a good show.
It's not bad.
I gotta ask.
It's not bad.
Abbott Elementary. If you want something nice and kind of breezy, kind of
Office meets Parks, but in school,
a little bit more heart to it. Then I think it's got. It doesn't have as much heart as Parks and Rec, but it definitely has a lot more heart.
Got the more heart of the.
See, I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1 and didn't get the appeal, and haven't watched any more.
I think it's definitely more for the American palate.
Yeah,
well. This is not.
What does that mean?
Well, not for you, Jay.
You have a school system. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
you actually have probably a better school system than we do. We're like, this fucking sucks.
I wish to debate this point.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Our public school system sucks more than yours.
Our school system is pretty shit.
It's worse than yours. And we're proud of it.
Metal detectors, I guess, but yeah, it's not.
We can't afford anything like books or anything.
There's nothing about our public school system, and it's like, and DJ and I grew up like in the same era, so yes, it sucked then, it still sucks
worse.
Now.
It's worse now. We had books. They were shitty books, but they were books. They didn't even have books now.
I think if you stuck with the Jade, you would like some of the characters.
Yeah,
some of them.
I like my Mafioso teacher. She's awesome.
She's good. There's probably about 2, maybe 3 characters I like. I like the janitor, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't like Ava because she's too.
The principal? I don't like the principal.
Too fucking. What's his name from The Office? Michael.
Michael Scott. Yeah, she's doing Michael Scott.
Yeah, but it's like worse. It's like up to like.
It's annoying, Michael. Well, I don't know how you put this. It's selfish, Michael Scott. Michael Scott was selfish, but it was kind of like.
You can maybe let him get away with it a little bit.
He was afraid to get in trouble, and she's kind of like, I want shit for me.
I am selfish as.
So it's like straight up selfish. So it's like I don't like you.
It kind of almost plays into a stereotype, so it's almost cringy a little bit, where it's like
cringy, selfish.
Yeah, so that's the problem with her. But Janine is okay too. She can get a little annoying. I think almost all the characters on the show can be really annoying, though. Like, that's where I can see where the appeal might go away. But Everybody Hates Chris is in it. He's
good.
Gregory Eddy, he's good. And Orlando Jones is in it for a little bit.
As his dad, which is perfect casting because they look exactly alike.
It's fucking fantastic. So that I'd say it's the second season has 22 episodes. I think the first season only had 10. So I think they doubled the episode output as well too. So you got more episodes.
I got Hulu. I got my Hulu subscription, so I'll catch up back on it.
Speaking of Hulu, Dave is back. Season 2 or 3?
It's called Dave.
Dave with Lil Dicky.
Oh yeah, I forgot the name of the show.
I love it. It's
like, called the Little Dicky Show.
It's white Atlanta. So
yeah.
Just how I feel like Beef is like Asian Atlanta, kind of.
I never finished Atlanta. I kind of got off.
I keep telling you, motherfucker, you gotta fucking.
I know. I just got off with the.
You gotta do it, goddammit.
What was this episode with the when he was in Whiteface?
You're still in season 2. You're still on the Teddy Perkins thing.
Teddy Perkins. That was the last episode.
Teddy Perkins. You're 2 seasons behind, which means you're only about 12 or 14 episodes.
Yeah,
so you're not really
that's it. I am as well. I've seen season 2, but
season 3 is the best season because it goes off the fucking rails pretty much.
I don't like off the rails. I like rails.
Well, there are rails. You have to just take it for what it is. But then you can watch certain episodes that are like compartmentalized. They're like trap episodes,
bottle episodes.
They're bottle episodes. Yeah, sorry, I'm using the wrong term.
Use the wrong parlance, man.
I know the wrong TV parlance. So just like blocks, like block A, block B.
The nomenclature is bottle episodes.
So Dave is fun if you like
weird shit.
It's not even weird. It's more maybe me being Jewish. I can appreciate some of the nuances of the Judaism parts of it, but it's still fun. Mandalorian finished up. That was it could have been a lot fucking worse. It could have been way fucking worse. It actually ended.
Could have been way worse. Could have been Lizzo, Jack Black in a scene for no fucking reason worse. Could have been worse than that.
That didn't bother me as much as you.
My God.
He personally, I think Jack Black touched you. In the wrong
think
place.
it felt like I was watching a farce, like a straight up like.
It was a little farcy. I was like, what the
director
fuck is
at the
shit?
episode, which I think it was Bryce Dallas Howard, should have just walked.
It was her, yes.
She should have walked in front of the camera before the credits rolled and go, fuck you. You like Star Wars? Fuck you. That's actually what that
I don't know. I thought that was like almost like a bottle episode. It was like this. We're gonna have
why don't you just cast Rip Torn? Is Rip Torn still alive? Put him in there.
He's dead. So, yeah. Okay, well, no, Rip Torn. No, are you talking about Rip Taylor or Rip Torn?
Rip Taylor. Put Rip Taylor with the
Rip Taylor with the fucking he's like ha 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 with the fucking
do that. It might as well. It was
the
same effect for me.
Yeah, I don't. It could have been a lot worse. It wasn't good.
No.
It still was not very good.
No,
and the acting got worse.
Yes.
I don't know if you're caught up with this, Jay, but oh boy,
with Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fully caught up, and I would say it is still the second best Star Wars TV show after the Book of Boba Fett.
Well, yeah.
But second worst or second best?
I said second. I'm trying to rile DJ up. Okay, Andor's better than this.
Kind of piss me off because he knows I love Andor. That's all he's trying to do.
Then it's Obi-Wan. Then it's Boba Fett.
Obi-Wan. Might as well. I'd rather walk in front of a freaking Star Destroyer than freaking watch Obi-Wan ever again.
You can't do that because the Star Destroyer's in space, DJ. You can't walk in space.
Whatever. You might. And in Star Wars, you can apparently.
Yeah, it's spacewalking.
Reva walked from one planet to the other. She'd have a ship.
And I didn't know that you can like fly. Like if you were a Mandalorian, you could fly your space pack in space.
Yeah, because you can't.
There was a lot of weird stuff going on, and they still talk to animals, which I hate. I don't like the talking to animals part of the Force. It bothers me a lot. No, it's stupid. I fucking hate it. They did it in the Rebels, and I still fucking hate it. And they did it in the stupid other fucking Star Wars movies.
But, let me think about something.
Don't get me riled up. I actually said I liked this season, kind of.
Yeah, I liked the season too.
What did I like? I didn't like anything.
I liked there was some.
I liked it when like halfway through episode 3, they realized, hey, remember Andor? Remember when that show was good? Let's do an Andor episode.
Yeah,
had an episode had nothing to do with the Mandalorian.
Yes. I do miss. Yeah, I do miss the kind of mission of the week format of the first season.
But we're sold on bounty hunting, which he doesn't do anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, well, they had to settle up some stuff. You know, they got to get the Mandalorian planet up and running or something. I don't know.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's stuff I didn't really care about either.
I went like, there's a dragon, go slay it. That's the kind of thing I
do more of that.
Hey, there's a flying dragon, go slay that.
Yeah, go do that.
There's a rock dragon, glass dragon, go slay that.
Kill all the dragons. Great. Too many dragons across this whole universe. And space whales. Fuck those things too. And Succession. It's ongoing, but it's
that show. Jay, are you watching Succession?
My wife doesn't like it, so it's one I have to watch around her. So I am on season 2.
Oh man, oh man.
My wife didn't like it to start. And then
I hated it.
She was like,
so tell your wife
you hated it all the way through.
I hated it, and I'm now fully on board.
We got through season 1. You would bitch at us about it. You would bitch at Justin and I. Like,
I would yell at Matthew and Justin about it, and then I powered through, and then right around season 2, I was
saw the fucking light.
I like it's almost like that meme of Hugh Jackman in the fountain, like looking. Oh,
finally woke up.
I get it.
Well, that's it. We watched all of season 1 together, and then when we watched season 2, she's like, "I can't take these people anymore." Which is a fair comment, I think.
I feel like the show weeds out the weak.
It does. If you can't take bullshit,
can you deal with this or not?
It almost got me, man. I was right there with her. I was just like, I fucking hate these people. I want them to fucking
the show is a
die.
metaphor just for life and just for watching TV.
They're all shit.
It's pretty much like if you can get past this, you can get past anything.
And the Boardwalk Empire was the same problem I had, where I was like, I hate everybody on the show except for Steve Buscemi. He's barely on the show, so I don't care what happens. And then Succession happened again. I was like, fuck, it's the same shit. But then I think they give me, I don't know. Succession just gives me funny writing, I guess. So it kind of entertains me with the assholeness. Where Boardwalk was not funny. It was just like, everything sucks. Everybody sucks. Yeah.
Everything and everybody and the whole world is horrible. Whereas this you can accept. It's like, well, at least they're funny.
At least they're funny assholes.
Yeah. At least it's like, oh, I talk like that sometimes. I would get along with these people. I think I can keep up. I'm witty like them.
But I did see that episode. I won't spoil what happens in it. But the what was it called? Colin's wedding. I think his name is
Connor's wedding.
Connor's wedding.
Big day or
it is probably the
Connor
best.
goes on a boat.
Yeah, on a boat. It's probably the best episode of TV I've seen in a long freaking time. In a very long time. Very well done from beginning. Acting. I kind of want to say writing, but I don't know if they wrote some of that stuff. Some of that stuff seemed like it was acting. Yeah.
I don't think there was a lot of writing in that episode.
I think they were just going. They were just going. Hey,
it was like action.
Yep, essentially what it was. Be yourselves for 2 hours, essentially.
Pretty much. I don't know what that. Last time I checked, it was still at 9.9 on IMDb. I don't go by those ratings or anything like that, but it was like at one point it was at 10. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I still
it's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good. It's like, but hyperbole is the enemy of the people, along with the people. And that's my review of Succession.
I can see Matthew like in Robin Hood era going, hyperbole is the enemy of the people.
I want Jay. Can you say it? Can you say that?
Hyperbole is the king of the people.
See, look.
Enemy.
Hyperbole is the enemy.
Hyperbole.
I use a spoon, you asshole.
It hurts more.
I think that's going to be. I'll put that on my gravestone.
I never use the enemy of the people.
Hyperbole is the enemy of the people. So am I.
So am I.
My stupid sayings are the enemy of the people.
I want everybody to be walking past your tombstone.
Whoever writes my eulogy is the enemy of the people.
Matthew was the enemy of the people.
I am the enemy of the people. I don't know why I'm here.
Get up, bury him with him.
It was a beloved husband.
Enemy of the people.
Enemy of the people.
Beloved husband.
I'm sure that's been a line in something. But I guess I can't place it or anything.
We'll do a speed round of my show or
lightning round.
My game.
Round 3.
45 minutes.
Go. Well, we liked having other people. DJ watches too much shit anyway.
I do. Jay beat me this week, so I think I only have 9.
9. Oh, me didn't hit
9
double
shows
digits.
On this version of
slow
I don't care.
Or slow month.
Yeah, no. Well, I had 10, but you guys mentioned beef, so now I have 9.
I guess like saying the word beef.
So I'm gonna start with number 1. I'm going to NBC. It's called Misfits of Science.
What? On NBC, like on the actual like NBC network?
On the NBC network. I'm not saying what year though, but
it sounds like something I don't care about.
Okay, well, moving on to the next one. Amazon Prime, Dead Ringers.
Oh, this is on my list to watch soon, but it doesn't seem like it's very high on your list, so it must not be very good.
For me, no. I think you'll love it.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, maybe I will. Don't care about it yet.
Okay, moving on.
Get around
Sky Atlantic / Canal Plus. I don't know what.
Oh man,
whatever. Some overseas thing. Django the series.
Django, like the cowboy.
Like the cowboy.
Oh wow.
The series.
Is Frank Nero in it?
I did not see him.
Oh.
I think he might be dead. Actually.
Jamie Foxx in it?
No. In this one, Django's a white guy. Or kind of.
To normal. Oh, I don't care.
He's a white Italian. He's a white Italian guy.
He was originally a white guy. Never mind. Moving back to Amazon Prime, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
No, I still don't care about the show.
No, I've never cared about it.
It's very Jewy.
I know. For being a Jew, this is beyond.
The fact that you don't watch this is crazy.
This is beyond my Judaism. Even I can't. Even I can't deal with it.
Beyond my non-existent.
I was like, I'm good. I got it.
This is beyond the pale for me.
Oi, calm down.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Going to HBO. Barry season 2 and 3.
I
haven't
seen them yet, so I don't want to hear about it.
Okay, moving. Going to the BBC. Conk on Shakespeare.
Oh, are you watching that now? Okay.
I am watching it.
Is it fun? Is it as funny as Conk on Earth?
Do you care?
Okay, I do.
Say it's
Conk with a K.
Conk.
You're saying it with an O. You're like Conk.
Conk. Have you seen any of these Conk shows, Jay?
I haven't. I am familiar with Diane Morgan's character, Philomena Conk. She was on a Charlie Brooker show. That was like a bit part she had in it. But I didn't know that she had these other shows until recently. I have not seen them yet. But I like her as an actress.
Conk on Earth is on it's on American Netflix. I don't know if it's on British Netflix. So.
I don't think it is.
So okay, this is what on your list of how many?
This is number 6 of 9.
6 more, so it's up there. Oh, it's almost one of his favorites. Well, I don't know. I don't care.
I feel like I don't care. I feel like I don't know what you'd tell me about this. I don't already know.
Yeah, moving on to the next one.
Moving on.
Showtime.
So this is 7 of 9.
7 of 9. This is a Star Trek one, but it's not Star Trek. It's called Waco: The Aftermath.
This is on the list to watch. So I care, but I don't care about you talking about it right now. If that makes any sense.
Moving on to Paramount Plus.
Oh,
Cheer! No.
Frasier.
What a coincidence.
Rabbit Hole.
Oh yeah. I'm curious about this.
With Nicole Kidman and
No.
Aaron Eckhart.
No, with the Kiefer
Super
Sutherland.
depressing
that was a movie Rabbit Hole, wasn't it?
It was a movie called Rabbit Hole. Yeah, it's true.
I've never met anyone who's watched that film. That looks super depressing.
I feel like that movie Rabbit Hole sounds like The Adjustment Bureau, but it's not.
No, it's like their kid gets killed and they bereave.
We're not talking about the movie. We're talking about the show. Get out, Rabbit Hole.
I don't care. I don't even know what this show is about.
It's with Jack. It's with Jack Bauer.
No.
Jack McBrayer from 30 Rock plays Jack Bauer.
No, it's with Kiefer Sutherland.
Because it's now the Rabbit Hole.
Charles Dance is in it. Moving on to the next one. Last one.
Oh, this is number 1 for you.
9 of 9.
Yeah.
9 of 9. Netflix is The Diplomat.
Sure. Let's hear about The Diplomat.
Yeah. I don't even know what this is about, honestly.
Do you care?
Let's find out.
Yeah, Jay cares. If Jay cares, I care.
Yeah, do you care?
Sure.
Okay. The Diplomat is...
As he jumps off the waterfall.
The Diplomat is starring Kerry Russell. And it's a show on Netflix. It's made by Deborah Kahn, who did certain shows called The West Wing and Homeland and Blacklist. And it's a political, I won't say thriller.
I'm sure the show's very wordy.
Here's the term I would use. Inside baseball. Very inside baseball. Because if you don't like The West Wing or Homeland or those kind of political stuff, they don't like sugarcoat or dumb it down. They're like having conversations. Kerry Russell plays a diplomat from America who was supposed to go to Kabul but gets transferred to the UK.
She played the diplomat.
Yes, her husband.
The diplomat.
Yeah,
you said her husband. And I was like, "What?"
Like, whose diplomat is she?
Yeah. Well, there's
Netflix.
two.
Diplomat.
Her husband, who's played brilliantly by Rufus Sewell, I believe his name is.
Rufus Sewell. I'm guessing he's a bad guy then.
Here's the thing. Everybody knows Rufus Sewell. You've seen him. He always plays a villain.
He looks like the devil.
He looks like Satan. If you haven't seen him, watch a little movie called Knight's Tale. He plays the bad
Holiday.
guy. Or Dark City. He's kind of the good guy in that. Kind of.
No, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
He might look like a good guy, but he's no good guy.
He plays her husband. He was the ambassador before, and he kind of has to now take a back seat to his wife, played by Kerry Russell. But he's kind of like the rock star ambassador. She's kind of like the frumpy. I don't like attention. I don't want to dress up. I don't want to do speeches kind of ambassador. He's kind of like trying to get her out of her shell kind of thing. This is the most charming I have ever seen Rufus Sewell in anything. I'm like, this guy's awesome. He is the best part of the show.
You know who's supposed to be pretty charming? The devil.
No, you know what's funny? You're right. Because Rufus Sewell does stuff like the devil in this show where he's kind of like breaks the rules. He doesn't give a fuck. And she kind of is like, you can't do that. He's like, come on. And he's doing an American accent, by the way. So he's just very
come on, what are you doing?
It is very convincing to me. And he's just very charming. There is only one moment, and it's in the last episode where he kind of has that look, you know, the Rufus Sewell look where you're like, holy shit, he's gonna suck my soul out of my body. But most of the rest of the time, he's very like charming. He's very like how would I rate him? I want to say Bondy. I say American Bondy. No, I wouldn't say Bond. He's just very.
Sounds
nice.
like you have sympathy for the devil.
Gee, it's almost like the show writes itself.
I think you have sympathy for the devil. Yes. There's also
just a song to play. On the phone. Yeah.
Can I get copywritten? The guy from we were talking about Daniel Craig's Bond franchise earlier. Rory, what's his name from all those movies? Kinnear. He's the Prime Minister of England. He's great.
Oh, again.
It
didn't work out well last week.
Yeah, right. Remember last time he was Prime Minister.
He's typecast again. And David Ayesi, I think you recognize him from. He's the black guy in Interstellar. Who was on the ship, and I think he was in Cloud Atlas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's giving off strong Bond energy, like super. Like if you told me he was playing James Bond, I believe him because I think he's the foreign secretary to the Prime Minister or whatever. He's very suave, debonair, super posh British guy. But Rufus Sewell, I think, is worth the price of admission. It's pretty much The West Wing if it was rated R, and very not like holding your hand. They'll talk about they were having an argument about somebody. It took me like 10 minutes to realize what they were having an argument about because they were speaking in only diplomatic terms. And I guess 10 minutes in, I guess the writers realized, oh, nobody knows what we're talking about. We gotta say exactly what happened. Why is she angry at Rufus Sewell for doing this thing? So yeah, but I would recommend it if you're a fan of him. If you like Kerry Russell, this is the most un-Kerry Russell. She looks like, and I think it's on purpose because there's the final episode they actually dress her up and she looks like Kerry Russell how you remember her. But most of the show she looks very like she's been smoking like 8 packs of cigarettes. Kind of like I don't want to be. I don't have anything to do with this shit. Like she doesn't like wearing dresses.
End of Mission Impossible 3, Kerry Russell.
No, that was. She's not. She's very.
I went in the wrong direction.
Unfeminine, I would say. She's very.
She's like Nicole Kidman Destroyer.
A little bit above it. Not right there, but a little bit above it, where she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She doesn't wear dresses. She doesn't like color. She doesn't like doing. She's
actually doing her job. She's like, my job.
She's good at her job, but that was pretty much
Jennifer Aniston cake kind of thing. Let's keep naming roles where.
Yeah, I was like, Charlize Theron monster.
No, that's not that bad.
Okay,
pull back, turn back.
Christina Ricci monster.
No, well,
there you go. Everybody in monster.
Let's eavesdrop on the observations of our opinionated omnipresent orator. It's Julie's diary.
Dear diary. So our sweet baby boy Justin is getting married. I'm certain Mr. and Mrs. Polizzi will join the upper pantheon of great marriages throughout history. Napoleon and Josephine. John and Abigail Adams. Kermit and Miss Piggy. Wow. A pig married a frog. Anthropomorphization aside, Jim Henson was into some weird-ass shit. And I'm not talking about Gonzo. How would that even work exactly? Male frogs don't have penises. Even if they could reproduce, can you imagine the distorted, psychotropic-induced, Clive Barker-esque nightmare a frog pig baby would be? The goddamn elephant man would look away. Dr. Moreau would hold up his hands and be like, thanks but no thanks. Peter would hire metal baseball bat-wielding New Jersey hitmen to put the thing down. What sort of sick, demented, fucking mind dreams up a fell-covered hybrid swine amphibian nightmare offspring? Jim Henson, that's who. Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. Marriage. Congratulations on your nuptials, Sam and Justin.
This has been Julie's Diary. The Simplistic Reviews Podcast will be back after this.
Thank merciful Christ neither one of you is a pig or a frog.
Want to know what's happening for the weekend? Then check out Subject Cinema's 3-Minute Weekend, spotlighting all the new films hitting your local theaters. Join host T.C. Kirkham as he gives you the 411 on all the new blockbuster releases, as well as the indies that might be coming to your town, and choices for video on demand as well. 3-Minute Weekend, every Friday morning from Subject Cinema and eCinema1.com, a member of the Lamb Podcasting Network, a PNR Networks podcast.
Grandma, Tarkin, we didn't expect you back so soon.
Where are we at with this?
We've made a lot of progress. Several positive avenues.
We're circling a prime. And I mean a prime option.
Well, I'm waiting.
Oh, right now? Okay, let's go right now.
Sure. All right. Let this wash over you, Tarky baby. You ready? Murder Moon.
Murder Moon?
Murder Moon. Amazing, right?
It's fresh, it's striking, it tested very high with the bothans, and it has a stick factor that I think can generate a lot of traction.
But it's no moon. It's a space station.
Technically, yes. But that kind of depends on where you're standing, right?
The Emperor will be here in only a few cycles. Upon his arrival, I will need a name for his new superweapon, of which he will approve. You two came highly recommended. You were said to be the best.
And we are? Check out the CV, Big T. Star Destroyer.
Us.
Speeder Bike.
Us again.
TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber, TIE Interceptor, TIE Vanguard, just because we love to get funky. Not to mention our pride and joy, the AT-ATs.
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 AT-ATs. We've been over this. It's an acronym.
But it becomes an acronym since it can be said as a word.
A T isn't a word.
We focus on the matter at hand, please. Now tell me you have more options.
Of course. Why don't we just shotgun them? Okay? Here we go. Ball of Doom.
No.
Destructosphere.
No.
Obliteration Station.
No.
Laser Land.
Laserland? What is it, a theme park? No.
Babylon 5.
Where are you getting these names from?
We've accrued data from a multitude of market research.
Really? Is that your market research on the board there? Because what's on the board there is a large circle with a skull and crossbones in the center. Is that your research?
You can't force inspiration. It has to sort of just come to you. When your mother named you Moth, I'm sure she didn't...
First name isn't Moth. Moth is my title.
Really? I didn't know that. What is your first name?
Wilhuff.
Wait, seriously?
If you are searching for inspiration, look no further than the purpose of this facility. It is a stark, cold cloth capable of wiping away the scum of the rebellion. An inescapable instrument of judgment for any threat to the Empire throughout the galaxy. Death from the stars.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Me neither. Wait. How about Planet Terror?
Or better yet, Terror Planet.
You just said what I said, but backwards.
No, I didn't.
You literally just did that.
No, I didn't.
Time for the game replete, with words the censors would love to delete. It's Who Gives a Fuck.
Jay Cluitt.
Hello.
Because I had a conversation with you, I don't remember when. You said the next time you were coming on this show, you wanted to play a game.
Yeah.
So we're going to play that game, even though we played it 6 months ago. It's called Who gives a fuck?
I appreciate. I didn't know if you would remember that conversation.
I remember everything. I remember.
He's got receipts of every fucking conversation you've had.
Yes, I have blackmail lists all over the room.
It came out just because I listened to that episode and played along at work.
But now he's going to play it for real.
6 movies that we've not played yet. Where are there PG or PG-13?
Jurassic Park last time, goddammit.
Yeah, that don't have the F word in them, and then we're gonna just Jay and Matt are gonna, we're gonna just kick around where we would put our F word. We get a F word per movie. We're gonna figure out which one. So the first one, which is I think very apropos, very near and dear to your heart, we're gonna go with Jurassic Park #1. Let's go.
Okay. So for me, there's a monologue towards the start,
right?
And I would like that monologue to go. Picture yourself in the Cretaceous period. The whole wrapped monologue. It's actually with this retractable, a 6-inch retractable claw, like a razor. It slashes you here, or maybe here, across the stomach, spilling your intestines. The thing is, you're alive when they fuck you.
What?
You're alive when they start fucking you.
They start fucking you. So show some fucking respect.
Show some fucking respect. I mean, every line in Jurassic Park could you'll never get Grant. His Grant's like me. He's a fucker.
I'm thinking. I think you gotta go. He did it. The son of a fucking bitch did it.
The fucking son of a bitch did it. The son of a bitch fucking rich. Did it. Jay was like, he wanted to take eating out and put fucking in there. That's what he wanted to do. Not fucking eating you, just fucking you.
Fucking you.
It's like these dinosaurs are super horny with their retractable claws. They're pretty much their penises.
You gotta say the motherfucking lawyer instead of blood sucking lawyer. You gotta throw fucking in there.
Yeah, that works. Gillian fucking Seabass.
Clever fucking girl.
Clever fucking girl.
That is weird. I mean, I guess there was too much dinosaur eating, so they couldn't throw a fuck in that movie too.
The raptor just goes fuck.
Yeah. We're out of the job. Don't you mean fucked?
Jump! I'll fuck you. Jump.
Like Christ, that's to a child. Too far.
Yes, John. But when Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, they don't start fucking you.
Are there any fucks on this fuck island?
Excuse me? Is there any fucks? Do you not give any fucks on this island?
I fucking hate that man.
Yeah.
Hold on to your fuck.
Do you think he fucked us? Do you think he fucked us, Rex?
You didn't say the magic word. Fuck!
God damn it, fuck!
Dodson! We got fucking Dodson here!
Nobody fucking cares.
Don't get fucking cheap on me, Dodson.
I guess redo Jurassic Park just with all the fucks.
Every other word is fuck.
Every other word is fuck. It's a Scorsese movie at this point. It's a fucking Scorsese movie.
Okay, next one. Oh God, there's so many lines in that movie. Next one. Yeah, not a lot of memorable lines in this movie, but I know where they're all gonna come from. Spider-Man, Sam Raimi.
With great power,
great fucking responsibility.
No, just great fucking.
I'm replacing this with mountains. Just taking the word down. It's like he just wants everything to be about fucking.
Yeah, I'm not using this as an adjective. It's a verb for me and everything.
I'm going with. I don't want to fuck you, Flash. I wouldn't want to fuck me either.
I'll say, Bonesaw's ready to fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, get the fuck down here.
Get the fuck down here. I've got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of fucking playtime.
3 minutes of fucking. This is a whole scene with Macho Man. Just him saying fuck.
Anything with Macho Man is fantastic.
How does Bruce Campbell introduce him?
Oh, the amazing spider.
The fucking amazing spider. The fucking spider.
No, he wants to be the human spider. He calls him the amazing spider. He's like, no, it's
that name fucking sucks.
They fucking
Spider-Man.
The human spider.
That name fucking sucks.
True.
Oh no, we know what we're missing. We're missing Defoe. Defoe.
You got him, the Defoe thing. Fucking
now that you really fucking pissed me off, I'm gonna finish her.
I'm gonna fuck her nice and slow.
It feels like it should be a J. Jonah Jameson line. He feels like
give me fucking pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, he feels like he's holding back from swearing the entire way through the film.
The whole thing. He's like, "You're fucking fired."
Exactly.
You're on fire. Get back here.
You're fucking fired.
God fucking speed, Spider-Man.
Again, it's just one of these like Jurassic Park thing where you just put a fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna move something around because I think if we go to this next one, we'll never get to the others. I'm gonna push
this game is never gonna end.
This will be quick because I don't think there's a lot of lines in this one. The Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh. I am no fucking man.
The Fellowship of the fucking Ring.
I
present to you.
One does not simply fuck in Mordor.
Yeah, nobody fucks a dwarf.
Yeah, there are no, like what's I can't even think of like a good one that make. It's too much of like a.
What's fucking Taters, Precious?
That's not even in the first one. That's got to be in the Two Towers.
Trilogy. You can do all three.
Oh, what's fucking Tater? We've said that line on the podcast. I think we've done
that in real life. That happened.
Fucking tell me.
What's fucking Taters, Precious?
What's fucking Taters, Precious? Fuck. Fucking potatoes.
Oh fucking potatoes.
Oh fucking potatoes.
Oh fucking fucking toes.
If you want him, fucking claim him.
He turns around when they're gonna run into Mordor, and he's like, "For fuck." Instead of Frodo. Instead of for Frodo. For fuck. For fucking.
You bow to
no. You fuck no one.
You fuck no one.
No, my friend, you fuck no one.
That fuck only counts as one.
I cannot carry the ring, but I can fuck you.
Master Fucko! No!
It's what would like one of the orcs say or something like that. It's like, hey,
fuck is back on the menu, boys.
Hey, fuck is back. Oh my god! See, we are making this movie better.
Movie's already good. All right, next one.
That was better.
The Incredibles. Kids, guard your ears.
Where's my fucking super suit? Seems to be the obvious one. Where's my fucking super suit?
Because he was holding that back too.
My favorite line of the whole movie, I don't even think fuck fixes it or makes it better. It's to say, with everyone super, no one fucking will be. I think it's better the original way. That may be Jason Lee's best performance, bro. He's awesome in that movie.
You kind of forget that
when everyone's fucking, no one is.
Everyone's fucking, no one is.
It's like, hold on a minute here.
Mr. Incredible and a bunch of kids. You got fucking busy.
I'm the fucking underminer.
I may be beneath you, but
I've always
nothing
been
is beneath fucking me.
I've always been fucking you.
Yeah, see, it works.
No, it doesn't. Not for a Pixar film.
This is in Pixar X.
Pixar.
The X in Pixar. There's 3 X's in Pixar.
P-I-X-X-A-R.
That's the lamp, actually. Is that a sex toy?
This is my battery powered Pixar.
All right, next one. Oh God, here we go. The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Are you gonna do it like in an accent the whole time? The fucking is your ally.
You went right to Bane. There's other characters in the movie.
Of course, you go right to Bane. Where is she going to go with Donna Rises?
It would be very painful. You're a big fucking guy.
You're a big fucking.
You're feeling fucking control.
You're feeling George.
My fucking father. My fucking father.
My father's fucking done.
My father's fucking what?
Your lovely fucking voice.
Lovely fucking singing voice.
You should use your fucking middle name more often.
What's your use your real name? Fuck.
Fucking.
Fucking has defeated you.
I've been fucking. You've been fucking. You fucked like a younger man. Nothing fucked back.
It was fucking blinding.
I think I like you. Fuck like a young man. You fuck like a young man.
No, you got to be the old man. You got to be the old man in the pit. Oh, the fucking climb.
They're just chanting fucker, fucker.
There's no money here. Why the fuck are you here? Time to go fucking mobile.
Even a man doing something, putting a fucking code on a young boy's shoulders.
Michael Caine must say something in this movie.
I can't think of anything he says in it.
The only thing he says, he's like, I'm fucking sorry, I guess. I'm sorry, Master Wayne. I'm fucking sorry. No, my fucking fault. He doesn't say a lot in this movie. He fucking disappears. He
says that Master Wayne is belief. That's pretty much all I remember saying.
What would Anne Hathaway say? It would be something like
Anne Hathaway, she's great.
She's got that one that's like, oh, whoops, I didn't know it was unbreak.
My mother always told me never to get into a car with strange men or something like that. I think it's the only one I remember saying.
Whoops, I didn't know it was unfuckable.
Oh yeah, she does have that. I haven't watched Dark Knight Rises in a long time.
I think we do enough of the quoting on the show.
Yeah, we Bane quote most of the time, but I don't remember everybody else.
Because nobody else says anything interesting unless you put fuck in it.
Ben Mendelsohn's in there for like 5 minutes.
You've come back to fuck your city. No, I've come back to fuck you.
That's good. That would make it better.
Well, it'd just be like, you've come back to die. It's like, no, I've come to like fuck you up or something like that. It's like, whoa, Batman got fucking dark. Easy. A real Dark Knight Rises.
Come to fuck you up.
No, I've come back here to fuck you up.
Oh, that's really based.
That'll be very painful.
He didn't fucking fly good on that last one. The Empire Strikes Back.
I'm your fucking father. It seems too obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
That's the layup.
Yeah, that's just have to get that off the board, out the way.
Yeah, I fucked you. Luke, I know. That's kind of like there.
Yeah, and that or Luke.
I love you. No fucking
shit. What is?
That's
Luke Skywalker right there.
That's right, Luke Skywalker. Go say instead of no, it's fuck. It's just like
you hate Luke Skywalker.
I hate that line.
Everyone.
That line is horrible. That's like, God, Hamill, you're so good. Hamill uses his voice in so many great ways, except for no.
Yeah. Worse than the James Earl Jones no. The James Earl Jones no is pretty bad.
It's over the top, but he's Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's true.
This is Luke.
Yeah, it's an over the top character.
Yes.
I mean, I think you got to lean toward no, he's not in this movie. He's in the Return of the Jedi. I got to say that. It's mostly Lando lines, I would assume.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah.
This fuck gets worse all the time.
What would the Lando lines be? It's like, what would like a Lando line be without it sounding like, oh, that's a Lando line?
Even Lando's regular lines sound sexual.
It's like, my. We should be fucking in the clouds or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You truly want to fuck me in the clouds.
I don't know. Was that fucking bounty hunter or some shit like
that? Yes. He's getting choked by Chewbacca and he's like,
I can still fucking say that.
I'll fucking say that.
I think Boba Fett has one line. He can't really say anything. It's like, he's no good to be fucked.
He's no good to be fucked.
You'll
be properly fucking compensated for you.
Okay, see, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to a point where we're finally getting some good lines here.
All right. Fuck.
Yeah. What's like? Is there any? You scruffy fucking nerf herder.
Never tell me the fucking odds.
Never tell me the fucking odds. Yeah, that's definitely gotta
tell me the fucking odds.
Yeah. Simply fucks bad on the outside.
That's not the only fuck bad. Where he goes, your tauntaun will freeze before you get back to the perimeter, and I'll fucking see you in hell.
Fucking see you in hell.
Isn't that Katzenberg? Isn't that the guy from Cheers in that scene?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Katzenberg.
And that's how we make it go full circle.
There we go.
Yes. Dun, da, da, da.
This has been Who Gives a Fuck. Yet another excuse for us to swear. Who am I kidding? Like we need an excuse.
All right. Cluitt, give everybody your information.
Everybody, give us your fucking
information.
information.
Get your fucking information.
You can fucking find me all over the fucking place. I host too many podcasts. Con Air, the podcast, is with myself and Mark Hofmeyer, who you may have heard earlier in this episode. Go through Con Air scene by scene. DJ and Matt have both been on. Justin is not, because Justin is impossible to track down. I think, outside of this podcast.
He's in witness.
But they both came on. DJ is the villain of our show, and that he's been on twice now. I'm going to come and talk about this film and arrive and say, I fucking hate this film.
I fucking hate it.
Twice now. He did it for Con Air, he did it for Deep Blue Sea. And so to reward him, we had him back for Deep Blue Sea 2.
Yeah, I did.
I
think it's a better movie, actually.
You're wrong, sir. So yes, we also go through. We've been through the Deep Blue Sea trilogy, scene by scene, from Deep Blue Sea, the podcast. We're now looking at Deep Blue Sea adjacent films, which has included the likes of Cliffhanger and Under Siege with DJ, and Underwater and Remo Williams, not Remo Williams, the other one. What's the fucking Rennie Harlin?
Cliffhanger. Ford Fairlane.
Ford Fairlane.
Ford Fairlane, Cliffhanger.
Not Remo Williams. That's a Blamcast.
We haven't done Remo Williams yet.
We haven't. That's not. That's Rennie Harlin did not direct that one, unfortunately.
It seems like it's like a spiritual movie he would have directed, though.
I would love.
If it had a shark walking a tightrope instead of a dog, then we would have definitely done that. But it doesn't. So, and then you can once a month. I host Lampity over on the Lambcast, the official podcast of the large association of movie blogs. Lampity is Jeopardy-inspired movie trivia. EJ and Matt have both been on that as well. They both went out in the first round.
Yes, because we suck.
I think I got close one time.
I got to the final round once.
Yes,
once.
Well, everybody gets to the final round unless you're negative.
Yeah. So that's and like on Twitter, that if that exists still, versus film or Con Air Pod or Deep Blue Sea Pod. Instagram is at Jay Cluitt, JayCluitt, which is mainly pictures of my dog. Dogs, I have two. And lifeversusfilm.com is my personal site, but not a lot happens there. So don't be surprised if you go there and it's kind of dusty.
Brush off the dust.
Brush the dust off. Knock the
dust off that
motherfucker. I'll knock the dust off that pussy.
Well, for
hang on, you haven't done your.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, go ahead, Matthew.
You want me to promote our own show?
Yeah, go ahead and promote it.
Well, you've been hopefully you've been listening to this podcast.
Oh, hopefully you've heard those.
Hopefully you were just like, I'm just waiting for Jay's plug at the end, so you skip all the way to the end. Like, what these guys? Yeah, these two fucking chuckleheads. Simplistic.reviews. You can find all the podcasts and my reviews on occasion. I'm spending a lot more time on Letterboxd as well too. So just go to last time I checked, I think it's SR Your Mom, or you can just go check out Simplistic Reviews on Letterboxd, and you can find our Letterboxd, or mostly my Letterboxd reviews, because DJ only.
I do a couple, but most of the time I'm shitting on things.
Well, that's what everybody does on Letterboxd. So
that's true.
It's the perfect avenue. It's basically become.
I shit on Barbarian. I didn't like that movie. I shit on Scream, the one that's out. The
one that's out now.
No, the previous one. I didn't like.
I like the previous one.
5, yeah, I didn't like that.
Scream 5? Oh,
yeah.
But they just call it
it's Scream unnumbered.
Yes.
Scream, a film.
Scream, a film. Scream for
the
a
movie.
New generation. Yes. Scream.
Should have been called Screams. It was
Scream,
like a 5.
motion
I know, you could have called it Screams, just like you had Aliens.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fucking
People have no fucking creativity anymore. I don't know. Yeah, go to Simplistic.reviews. You'll find all the fun stuff there. Instagram, and it's a one-stop shop.
Cock. Anyway,
one-stop cock.
Cock shop.
One-stop fuck.
For Cheers.
Fucking
and
website.
For what the hell was Matt watching? I don't even remember. Some shit.
Beef with
the guy from his head.
Where's the beef?
I'm DJ wishing Justin and Sam congratulations for their
wonderful wedding.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, these kids are getting hitched.
We're getting hit. Why does everything with marriage sound violent? We're tying the knot. We're getting hitched.
Because you, at the end of the night, you're in like freaky stuff. You're tie the knot and everything.
We gotta say it in a deeper voice. Tying the knot.
Tying the knot after this. After we get hitched, we're tying the knot. Then we're going on our honeymoon.
Jim Gunn in tying the knot.
Tying the knot.
Can you believe we've come to the end of another episode of the Simplistic Reviews Podcast? That's not a turn of phrase. It's a legitimate question. I mean, I didn't think we'd be able to start, let alone finish. This show is mostly held together with chewing gum and fishing line. My monologues are written in the 11th hour by Valentine, after he pops enough antidepressants to cheer up the entire country of North Korea. Stewart shows up only by way of court order and sufficient bribery. Polizzi is running an illegal cryptocurrency ring and using our website as a friend.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
And don't even get me started on how we got Cluitt on the show. 2 words. Extortion.